Are you great at what you do and know you're worth way more than they're paying you? But they already told you a raise isn't in the budget and you're afraid to jump ship. It's time for you to shatter that fear. The biggest question you need to ask yourself isn't, what should I go back to school for? It's, how can I create more value with what I already have? Hi, I'm Dr. B, and that's the exact question I should have asked myself years ago before I decided to go back to school to pursue my passion for science. See, I was making great money. I kind of had it made. I was making more than anyone around me, including those who'd been in the business way longer. Now, that's a scary place to be if you're a go-getter like me. You need something higher to reach for. I should have realized there were other levels to maxing out. If I had, I could have made life easier in my other, less profitable academic pursuits. Now, I'm not saying that the 10 years I invested in my education were for nothing. To think that I was making more doing hair with no debt than in biotech as a Ph.D. with a pile high and deep of it. If I had realized that your income isn't tied to degrees like they want you to think, I could have provided all the financial freedom and benefits I wanted with what I already had. I'm talking about building a safer, more pleasant bridge between where I was as a happy hairstylist to where I wanted to be as a happy scientist. How could I have made the leap without sacrificing everything? Where I only considered the 3 solutions most people come up with. Option 1, don't even try. Option 2, sacrifice time or money. Option 3, sacrifice time and money. With option 1, not even trying to advance in your career or towards your dreams in even the simplest of forms is the equivalent of not pursuing your God-given talents to the fullest. With option 2, there's sacrificing your time or money, which may look a bit grim. Or you sacrifice both, time and money, like me, and they'll be teenagers by the time you look up again. But a simpler way exists. Instead of focusing on the gap in your position, focus on your propositions, as in flip the script and actually use your current position to focus on your new propositions. I call it IPS for Inspired People Solution. See, maxing out or leveling up doesn't mean that you work efficiently harder. That doesn't lead to higher income, enhanced life experience, or fulfillment. As you've already been proving to yourself, it does, however, lead to feeling unappreciated and underpaid. On the other hand, maxing out doing something that you're already good at and that you love takes far less time and money than you think. In fact, it'll make you more time and more money. See, it all boils down to the level at which you communicate. Come on, you and I both know plenty of people out there that aren't working nearly as hard, that aren't even close to being as talented, and they're killing it. The truth is that while you may not be seeing dollar bills flying out of their mouths, they must be communicating at a higher level. They say that on average, people spend about 70 to 80% of their time in some form of communication. See, we're communicating something even when we aren't saying anything. Here's an example. How many times has your teenager communicated that she doesn't exactly appreciate your best moves in public where her friends can see you? With her eyeballs. Or what about at work? What is your boss communicating to you when he doesn't respond to your emails? Fortunately, this is really good news. Really good, because that must mean that we can advance our careers and enhance our lives just by changing the ways in which we communicate. See, when you raise the bar on your communications, you raise it for everyone around you. See, what I still hadn't realized, and perhaps this was the tipping point, was that I'd developed a highly effective strategy for making more wins long before I'd entered biotech. It just took me over a decade of grinding it out to get to biotech, where I finally could see how valuable those skills were. And now I'm helping go-getters like you, so you can reach your dreams too. Helping passion-fueled, purpose-driven people reach heights they'd only begun to dream of. So here's what this looks like. I've created a formula that's easy to learn, implement, and not just get you communicating effectively so that you get inspired results, but actually attracts your dreams to you. I call this process B-RUED. Come on now, I'm a Ph.D. We name stuff after ourselves. You didn't honestly think that I'd tell you all that and then tell you to be rude, did you? B-RUED stands for building relationships, uniting, empowering, and deliberative. Building relationships, uniting, empowering, and deliberative is actually the foundation of the Make More Wins, Winning Masterfully blueprint. Automate, delegate, extrapolate, innovate, and inspire. If you're dwelling on how badly you need and deserve a raise, or you're seriously considering jumping ship, you cannot afford to go another day without these crucial skills and strategies, which I only teach in my Make More Wins challenge. It unlocks the doors of possibilities and flings the doors wide open to your unlimited potential. To get you started in the challenge, we want to offer you a complimentary training session where I introduce you to what it really means to be rude and win big, and how you can start creating more of your own wins today. So rise up, you go-getters, and click the link below. It's time for you to start living life by your own inspired design. Or don't, and keep bawling your eyes out as opportunities pass you by.